Today we're building 3 tiny houses, but each one will be built with a different random pack. And I want to start on the left. So let's grab our pack generator. I have every single pack that I own enabled, including kits. So this might go horribly wrong. I am nervous, I am scared, but we are gonna randomize. Please let it be at least a game pack, like a game pack or up, please. Realm of Magic. I think that will be all right. So Realm of Magic definitely has stuff. It even has like a brick for the outside, multiple choices, which is great. I don't know if it has a roof pattern. No. Oh god, we're gonna be stuck with the default one. Unless we do like a half wall or something. I mean, I'm saying that, but like, does that fit a Realm of Magic house? I'm not sure. We do have doors, right? Okay, we have doors. I don't have a plan as of yet. We'll just see what happens. I mean, we can make this modern-ish looking if we want to, like, but is that fun? Let's just see. I'm gonna add some of these columns. What like a strange mix of modern and not modern we have here. What if we go like slightly more creepy? That might actually be an idea. Like dark castle vibes. Okay, I am kind of feeling this vibe a little bit more. Like a nice witchy kind of feeling. We have a fence. We have a fence. We even have it in our pretty witchy color. Actually, I think I want their garden on this side. To the front more than anything. We have spandrels. We might be able to do something with that. I really like that. What if it's like a tiny garden as well? That's cuter. That's way cuter. I like that. We don't have any landscaping, unfortunately. We can have a look in debug though, because Realm of Magic has a world, so it probably has some sort of like landscaping. Okay, the witchy vibe is really like getting us somewhere. What other lights do we have? Not a whole bunch. This might be more of an issue than I anticipated. Okay, I think that's a good base. I'm gonna go into debug later, and then we'll figure out what else we want to do. Let's figure out where a bed goes, because we have this really pretty giant bed that I would love to use, but I'm not entirely sure where that would fit. Oh, we're doing a weird layout. Because I want like bedroom, kitchen, dining, everything in this tiny house. Potentially if we put the bed against the wall, that will give us a little bit more space. So we could turn that into a bathroom. What is wrong with this? Oh my god, what the heck? Why would you want to light that big? I mean, we can size it down, I suppose. We can't actually, because there's now glowing orbs in our house. Good. So we literally only have like standing lights and wall lights. That is our light for this room. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that great? So I'm not a huge fan of the floor in Realm of Magic, but at least we have a floor. And then we have 2 different kinds of like indoor wallpaper. A tile, which is pretty, and this dainty daisy wallpaper. I like the vibe of this one. So maybe we want the matching floor. You gotta tell me there's a matching floor. Is that supposed to be okay, I think that's supposed to be the matching floor. And then maybe in here we'll do that. Okay, let's see how functional we can make this house be. Let's start with the kitchen. We have counters. I don't know if we have a stove, but we definitely have a fridge. We have a stove. What a great start. What an amazing start. Do we have a sink? Yes. Do I like it? Not necessarily. No, that is not my favorite for sure. Wow. This is gonna be a whole task to make this look cute. Do we have cabinets? No. Shelves? Do we have shelves? No. We could also potentially just like not do a kitchen and we do a cauldron instead. Because you can like fully make food with just a cauldron. And that might look more witchy. I'm also gonna temporarily remove the walls. And then I'm gonna grab this drying plants kind of thing. Raise it up at 9 and then alt place it kind of into the bookcase like it's hanging from this railing, which I think will add like a cute detail, and also it'll be next to the cauldron, so it will kind of be like they can use the plants for whatever they're brewing in there. No indoor plants. That's sad. I'm also gonna size the cauldron down once. I do think it's still functional like this. It will still take up a lot of space, but it will just look less overwhelming in the room. I'm also realizing I think we have a full bathroom, which is crazy. That is crazy. I can't believe we started with like a fully functioning house. When does that happen? Ever. That is a mess. What do I do with these curtains? Because here it looks okay, right? That is just That is just a no. That is a no. And none of these work, clearly. Do we just like pretend that this curtain magically like closes and expands? Or do we just pretend that this is like covered in like a privacy screen sort of thing? I think we just pretend that that is covered in a privacy screen. No one can look in. That's how it goes. That is a very large table for not a very large house. Let's do that one with like little bar stools. If we move the door to this wall, we can add a desk in this room, I'm pretty sure, which is nice because we have it. I mean, saying that, but it's a pretty tight squeeze. Move it into the wall a little bit. We can probably squeeze a mirror in here somewhere. There's a serious lack of clutter in this pack. Should we use this instead? And then like, because we don't have like a computer anyway, so what are we going to use the desk for? So then if we use this, because this looks like a desk a little bit, right? Like you could open this and it would be a desk. And then we grab a bar stool and like place that in front. I'm also gonna put a bar stool next to the bed as like an improvised side table. Again, I don't know if the bed is still functional. I don't know. Can you sleep in there? It's functional. That's great. That's really great. We should also playtest the bathroom. Shower's functional. Sink's functional. Okay. Is the cauldron functional? We can make mac and cheese. That's the only thing you can make in this house. It's the only food you get to have. But it does work. Okay, I'm gonna open up the cheese menu by pressing Ctrl-Shift-C on my keyboard. Then type in bb.show hidden objects. And then bb.show live edit objects. And then when you search for debug, you'll find like a lot of hidden build items. And even within the debug menu, you can filter on packs. And you'll find like pack specific items that you get to use in your build, which is like particularly good for this one because we didn't have a lot of clutter. So this will give us more options for that because you know I love some clutter. So we can put like a book there, which I think was really cute. And we use that, whatever that is. We could do like a random potion. And I'm also going to grab a book for our quote unquote nightstand because this will make it look way more like an actual nightstand. And then another thing that's great is that we'll find some plants and stuff. Trees. I love these. Like little planter boxes of lavender is such a cute thing to have in your garden. We could also raise these up, size them down a bit, and then use them as planter boxes for the windows. I like that. That's cute. We don't have a ton of plants in here. These though, these could be nice. And I'm gonna make these mushrooms like super tiny and place a few of them here and there because I think that will look really cute. I'm really glad we went with like a dark theme because even these rocks are like really ominous looking. It just kind of suits it better, you know? Okay, honestly, I am really happy with that. I added like a little bit of landscaping around, which makes it look slightly more wild and just kind of makes it blend a little bit better. I think it looks really nice. We have a place to lounge, we have some entertainment, we have food, dining table, dresser, bed, and a full bathroom. So it's a functional house, which is definitely not a given with these kind of challenges. And I like the way it looks. So I think that means we're going to move on to our neighboring tiny house, which is the most simplest shape and also the smallest one. So let's see if we get lucky again and we'll get a fully functioning house out of it. I doubt it. Let's remove Realm of Magic from the options. And randomize again. Oh, it would be so good if we get like another game pack or expansion pack. An expansion pack would be great. Island Living. I'm really excited for that. I don't know if it will be fully functional, but I think Island Living has a lot. I think it's just missing kitchen things. And also, I really like how drastically the style difference is going to be. I think it's going to look great. I think that will look so good. So probably just like a fun wooden swatch, maybe a more natural looking one. This one will also have like the biggest backyard probably, which I like because Island Living is definitely like an outdoorsy kind of situation. But I would love to do this. I don't know if we'll still be able to make a functional tiny house, but like I feel like we have to. Do we have a roof pattern? We do. Okay, we should do a roof then. Do we have a roof trim? We do! Look at us go! I really like that. Maybe also, do we have columns? Yes. Move that one out then, and then we can do a little sort of front porch thing. Okay, I'm experimenting with roof pieces just because Island Living is such an outdoorsy pack. I think it would be nice if we created like some more outdoor covered spaces. I'm not entirely sure yet what I'm doing. Like this is kind of a mess. If we could ignore it, definitely, but it's not super neat looking. Maybe we'll remove that side and we'll just do it on this side. Can we make it bigger? Maybe. I like that. I think we can work with that. Do we have a spandrel? We do. That's cute. Okay. So suddenly we went from the simplest shape to like arguably a more complex shape than that one, which I quite like. Let's do a little fence around here and then possibly for our backyard. So the big problem is going to be where to put things. I think this is going to be like open floor plan in the sense that we'll only have like a separation for the bathroom, which we might just make like this corner. Let's add some lights just for now, just so we can see. Okay, I think I'm correct in saying that there's no like appliances. No. The best we have is a kava bowl, which that's a drink. So don't know if that's great, but we do have like counters. We have counters. They can just like visit their neighbors and eat mac and cheese because she will have an abundance of it because she's literally only brewing them in cauldrons. We definitely have a little bit more to work with here because it's an expansion pack. So we have a lot more furniture. I mean, we do definitely have like a bed. So that's good. I don't think we have a TV. Do we have like a bookcase? They need some sort of entertainment. Really? Nothing? Is the canoe the only form of entertainment we have? I guess they have a swing, so at least the kids will be entertained. Oh, we don't have a toilet. We don't have a toilet? So the only toilet we have is this one, which that is a lot. I mean, I don't mind putting it somewhere. I guess we can just like, if we put it here, then we remove the fence and then it kind of just becomes like an addition to the backyard. I don't mind that. Okay, so that's our toilet. You have to go outside. Sorry. We do have a shower. This is literally one of my least favorite showers in the game. I know it's an outdoor shower, which outdoors it does look good, but indoors it just really doesn't look good. So I don't love it. But we have a sink. Okay, I'm just like seeing what the layout is gonna be. I feel like these people would eat outside. And I'm not just saying that because it'd be easier, but like it makes sense. Like island living, you can like lounge inside, but eating outside. There is cooking because there's this barbecue pit thing for outdoors, so they can have food. I'm gonna move the bed over a bit so that we can put a dresser to the side. The only problem is that this couch then doesn't really make sense anymore. We could do like some chairs, and instead of one of the bigger coffee tables, I'm gonna use these end tables and then size one down with the left bracket key so we can place two of different sizes. And I know we have some pretty shelves as well, so I hope these fit here. Yes they do, because that looks good. That's cute. Okay, let's do some pictures of various ocean things. And these are debug, by the way. Another thing I'm gonna do is I will grab whatever this is. Then we're sizing down this assemblage of leaves all the way to the smallest possible size and then raising it up with 9. And I'm gonna place it right in there to kind of make it look like it's a plant thing, which I think is kind of fun. Okay, so we have a non-functioning kitchen, a little kitchenette, a bathroom that is almost functional. You just have to go to the toilet outside, and then the living space that has everything you need. And then I've also been decorating the backyard. So we have a lot of stuff in here, including the place that you can actually make food and the bathroom. So I think the only thing we still need is landscaping. And I'm pretty sure we don't even have to go into debug because we have options that are just in the game. Crazy concepts. So I'm gonna use that to make a pretty garden. Hopefully. All right, we got some plants added to both the front and the backyard. A few trees here and there. And I once again really like that. So that means we're on to our final tiny house. So far, we've been pretty lucky with the packs that we got. We got a game pack with everything included and an expansion pack with a lot of things included. So let's see if the final one will be a disaster. I really hope it's not, because these turned out so well. Imagine this just being like luxury party stuff or something. So let's hope our lucky streak doesn't end and we'll get another game pack or expansion pack. I have a bad feeling. Okay, I'm nervous. I'm clearly nervous. I'm gonna randomize. Please be nice to me. Horse Ranch. We got another expansion pack. Whew. I was so nervous because I love how these tiny houses turned out. They're so cute. And I wanted another cute one. I'd be so sad if this last one was just like horrendously bad. But it's not. I mean, I don't know if it will be functional. Again, I don't think there's a kitchen. In Horse Ranch. There's counters, but not a fridge or a stove. We have so many options. Kind of love this too, honestly. Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look great? Columns on the corners. Oh my god, I would love a porch on this one. I would so love a porch. A porch would be good. Because then we can add like a rocking chair. A rocking chair on a porch. I think that'd be so cute. I'm gonna make it tiny, tiny, like super tiny. Maybe even smaller than this, because like we can put a rocking chair there. And I don't want to block the view of the house in the back. So let's do that. I already hate myself for this. Like why did I think that shape was a good idea? That never works out. I don't know how to build with these roofs. Like that's not it. Is it the 8? Maybe. Is it really though? Okay, I think gabled roofs are gonna look good. A more classic style. I don't think that's bad. Let's see our roof swatch options. Okay, not a lot. How about roof trim? Oh no. God, I hate it when there's no roof trim. It just doesn't look finished. That sucks. Oh well. Imagine this with like a nice dark wood. Imagine that with like a nice dark wood matching the rest of the dark wood. Okay, so I wanted this to be like a big window thing. We do have this one. That's not gonna fit on the diagonal. That's pretty. So we do 3 of these. And if we hold Alt, we can like align them a little bit better. I like that. That looks like one big window design. I really want that to be a window seat. Like a little bay window seat moment. That's literally what dreams are made of. We have the shutters as well. The shutters that you can like customize and just put on any window. Such a great addition. And then maybe another big window here. Stairs. We do have stairs, right? Oh god. Okay. Whew. Okay, we do. Got scared just for a second, but we're good. And then I guess we'll add a rocking chair immediately. I hope it fits. I think it will fit in that little corner. Okay, I want like a slight angle. Yep, it's perfect. I love it. I love it so much. Do we have plants? Yes, we do. We'll add some plants right there. That makes me happy. Let's go to the inside. Wonder if we can just add like a wall here. We definitely have beds. So we could add a wall here. That would still be a functioning bathroom, which also means we could add like a little bit more space there. Could we do that? That's probably still functioning. Yep. So we'll have the living space over here, bedroom, bathroom. This one is definitely the biggest out of the 3. So in terms of layout, this will be the easiest. Please tell me we have doors. What? No, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. We only have double doors? And this one like sliding door, which is definitely a stable door? Oh my god, I thought the layout was gonna be easy. I thought we were doing easy. I don't mind that design-wise, but like what are we doing here? Oh no. Wait, okay, so we can do the sliding door on the bathroom. We'll do the double door on the bath and on the bedroom, like that. Wait, let me get some light in here because we literally cannot see a thing. And then I suppose we pretend that's not see-through. We put a poster. Oh, what about... Okay, wait. Hear me out. Shutter. So like in your mind, you could close it, right? Right? It's a repurposed stable door they've put in the bathroom and you can close the shutter and that's how you get your privacy. I feel like that's fair. We once again don't have an actual bathroom. The outhouse goes here. I'm just like trying to figure out where we're gonna put the little garden for this house, you know? I kind of don't feel it in the front, but that would mean we have this tiny little space. I mean, I don't mind a tiny garden. They got the biggest house. And then we'll do a gate. We'll like a little gate over there. And this is their bathroom, which kind of just looks like they have like an extra shed or something. What about a shower? Shower? I think we have a bath too, right? Yes, there's a bath. Probably a sink as well. Yep. I feel like this would work, right? Let's play test a little bit. You take a bath. That works. I'm assuming the shower works. Shower works. Sink works. Yep. Okay. That's good. So this is functional. Kitchen. No. So again, we only have counters for the kitchen. Weird thought. Would that look cute if we put the counters next to the door as you walk in? And then perhaps a little more like that. Push this in ever so slightly. I think I kind of like that. There must be a grill, right? Yes. So again, we do actually have the option for food by just having the outdoor grill. And then this is more decorative than anything. So I wanted this to be a window seat. And one thing I do like to do is grab, the lower cabinets, but those won't work. Okay, so that's not an option. I do think we have an ottoman. I just don't know where it is. Yeah, we do. We do have an ottoman. Oh, that would look so good in the window. Perfect. I love that. I would love it if we could do a table in front of it. Oh my god, that looks so good. I am obsessed with that. I am obsessed. I don't know if they can still reach these ottomans. As long as they can reach like some, you know? Can you sit on those? No. Okay, but that's okay. You can sit on the outer sides. Yeah. Can you sit one over? Yes. Okay, I love that. I love that. That's great. Oh, we have audio. Okay, we can put that on there maybe. So that's entertainment. And then like the logical place would be here to put the couch, but then it all feels a bit like cramped into corners. So I think I'm gonna do the same thing as I did in other spaces. Because if we like do more of a seat situation, it feels a little bit less cramped. I think I'm gonna keep with the shutters instead of curtains idea for as many windows as I can, because we really got a cute like wood theme going. I don't think it will work there. What we could do, if we size these down and then add a few just along the top like this, it might kind of look like a curtain thing. I kind of like that. Let's see if we can do the same on smaller windows. Like it's a wooden pull down curtain, which I'm pretty sure doesn't exist. It does now, because I said it does. Layout's looking pretty cute. Guitar, great for a bit of entertainment. Add some paintings. They fit so perfectly. That's really satisfying. Love that we have houseplants. We don't have a dresser anywhere yet. What if we remove this counter, put a dresser here instead? This is definitely turning out to be my favorite house. Oh, and I love that we have space for side tables. And then maybe we can do another radio, because it kind of looks like an alarm clock as well. How about a rug in here? That is the perfect size. Warm orange, and then the orange and the blue is kind of nice. What else do we got? Guess another painting. That's cute. Can we size down a rug? Put it like there. I like that. We can do this, and then we can like carry the wood theme a little bit more. That's so much better, actually. Oh, what about privacy on the door? What do we do about that? Genuinely curious if Sims can walk through this, because you'd be surprised how many things Sims can walk through. And if we make that the same color, it kind of just looks like part of the door. Let's see. Yeah, they can totally just walk through that. You know what? I really like that. This is definitely my favorite one. Like, it feels most like a home for sure. It's fully functional if you count the fact that we have a grill and an outdoor toilet. So I guess again, the only thing left is landscaping, which we probably have. It's an expansion pack, so I'd assume there's at least a little bit of okay, there's a tree. We have a tree. I'll take that. Okay, just like some flowers. Can that pass as a bush? We make the grass a little higher. I feel like that can pass as a bush. Why is this so blue? Because we have this as well. This can be used as a toilet. I don't know if they will use it as a toilet. They might. Okay, so I don't love the landscaping options. Don't love them. We were doing so well. What happened? I do wonder if I like do these all the way across, will we forget that they're pea bushes? Like, I am so genuinely curious if these are still functional now. Tell me these are still functional, because that'd be so funny. That would be so funny. I don't think they are. I don't think they are. I guess that's for the best. They won't go stinky then. Wait, where? They're functional. Okay, so these are functional. These are not. Oh, wow. So I told her to use this one. She ended up using that one. And then these got dirty for some reason. That's interesting. That is interesting. Okay, well, if we were ever scared there weren't enough places to pee, we don't have to be anymore. There's definitely enough places to pee. I suppose we could do some like barrels. Cleaning supplies? Why not? Little bench there. We could do a wine making station in here. Give the Sims something to do. I think that's pretty good. I'm honestly like so incredibly happy with how this turned out. I love how we have 3 very distinctive styles, but altogether they really, really work. And this honestly might be one of my favorite things I have ever built in a build challenge. We had a little bit of trouble with the layouts because tiny houses are always tricky, especially when you have limited furniture. But we got all of them functional, some a little bit more creatively than others, but it is so rare. So incredibly rare to have functional houses in build challenges where you don't use the base game. Honestly, the pack generator blessed us with really, really good packs, and I am so happy with how this turned out. So I think that means that our 3 tiny houses built with 3 random packs are complete.